Make sure y'all go see that movie.
I'm the one that you hate for making
Give it up for Mr. Bacon!
We ain't the same. Yeah, you're right. There's a difference. Y'all are broken. We're awake. What a joke. Does white privilege have something to say? Your president drove the country into the ground. The crime rate is through the roof. There ain't no jobs to be found. Inflation going up. My kids need food in their mouths. You put the fake news on every TV screen in my house. Hold up. Your president a racist, homophobic. Tried to overthrow democracy and everybody knows it. He will never make America great again like the slogan. He a white supremacist. Just like all of you who vote. That is not facts. All you woke morons.
All right. How we doing? Deja Blues. All right. It's been a while since I've been here, so a couple new folks, new faces. I want to introduce myself. My name is David Bacon. Yes, like the food. You can find me on all your sandwiches. It'll just cost you $1.50. With inflation, you're looking at about $2.75 a Denny's. Now, there is no relation between me and Kevin Bacon, just to square it off, all right? There's no relation there because I also didn't sell my soul to the devil, so we're all good there. Now, I am from Marina, so just to let you guys know, that's where I'm from. I've been there about 2 decades, actually. Going to be moving soon, so I know that not very many people visit there. It's not really like a tourist town, I guess, so we just get homeless. Yeah, it's about an increase, and after tonight's set, there'll be one more. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, I sleep out of my car sometimes. Not because I want to be homeless, but because I just like to sleep in my car. I do a lot of traveling. I did a lot of cross-country traveling, so I got used to sleeping in my cars. I had this old Jeep that I had, broke down on me halfway through the trip. But I was hoping to get something good out of it, so I got a better car. But I also got a life lesson out of it as well. Don't leave your keys in your dash with your window rolled down. But then again, it also gave me a life lesson to teach a kid to try to not steal your truck when you don't know how to drive a stick shift. So, all in all, don't steal shit you can't operate. That's what I learned from that. Now, as we all know, Father's Day was just recent. Sorry for about Nate's father. It seems like he had a lot of jobs and a lot of hustling, and my dad taught me how to hustle too. And I just wanted to say, I don't know what y'all did for y'all's Father's Day, but me and my dad went and did some straight white people shit. We went camping. Yeah, so that's what we did for fun. I don't know about what you guys do. But I was also born in the South, so camping was just being at home, I guess you could say. My house was breaking down in the middle of nowhere, and the trailer was half apart because of the tornadoes and hurricanes and stuff like that, because I was living in Georgia at the time. So I don't really fear, hurricanes. I don't fear thunderstorms. I don't fear anything really. I don't really have any type of phobias, I guess you could say. I am afraid of bridges, because one almost fell on me one time. It was kind of scary. However, that whole experience told me that I need to keep moving and keep going forward, staying alive, positive sides. Same with my 9 open heart surgeries. Another thing that I've had in my life, a little traumatic. I understand. I've had human valves, pig valves, cow valves. They've all been replaced over time. Currently I have cow valves. If you guys don't know, they're called bovine valves. And right now I feel like there's a little beef going on. So I gotta stay positive and keep fighting, just like they are, keeping me alive. I had a little positive message there tonight, and I just want to say that, in order for my dad and I to go camping, I had to do a little hustling. So I sold some drugs. It was pretty easy. I just went down to Walmart, and I got myself a baggie with a little coke in it. It's FDA approved, so it's all legal. We're good. It's USDA approved as well. So if you want some, I just hustle them out. You did a life lesson. Don't sell drugs unless they're FDA approved and you can get it approved. Now, throughout all those surgeries, the reason why I bring up drugs is because throughout all those surgeries, I've had tons of drugs throughout this system, like all types of pharmaceuticals. Like, they put you down, they put you under. My longest surgery was 23 and a half hours long. it felt like I was gone for like 20 years. It was crazy. However, and there's some of these drugs that I cannot like pronounce, but out of all the drugs that I've experienced, my favorite one is the natural dopamine that we all get from laughter, right? We all like to laugh, you know, so it kind of keeps me going as well, especially when I only have a left lung that operates at like 72% right now because it collapsed. So laughing does help. It kind of helps stretch it a little bit, but it doesn't do enough. However, throughout all those drugs, it did not turn me into a crackhead. Okay? So, but if you do want to find some, you can go to the White House. I hear there's some there. Now, as a white man, I feel like I could speak on behalf of the majority of the white people. When I say that, I think we've done our fair share of the war between the Israel government and Hamas, right? We've helped fund them with weapons and stuff like that, you know. And then them weapons ended up falling into the hands of Hamas, and they shot them into Israel, and then we decided to give them aid, right? And then they tried to catch them. These air packages coming down, I don't know, 10 tons of pure everything, and they got crushed by it. It's kind of sad. It's really weird. Check it out. I'm not joking. I'm like, they literally dropped air trains, came by, dropped airships, dropped aid supplies, and it killed like 8 people because they tried to catch it. Now, I'm no expert on anything in this stuff, but I have played Call of Duty before. And you don't catch air packages. You die. So, life lesson. That was a joke for my nerds. Now look, I hate white supremacy as much as the next guy. However, I want my work done fast, efficient, and on budget. So I like to bargain shop between Home Depot and Costco parking lots. Ooh, I know, right? Ooh. It's okay, everyone's fair game, trust me, because I don't know if you guys know this, but the judge and the jury, majority of them were Jewish that prosecuted Trump, and they prosecuted him on behalf of mislabeling his bank records, so his financial records, right? Well, I have to say that's kind of like having cannibals convict Jeffrey Dahmer of mislabeling his meat storage facility. Okay, that one didn't hit so well, I guess. We'll keep going. Yeah, I don't know if they all know this, but if Jeffrey Dahmer was alive, we'd probably find him at the southern border. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet down there for them. Now, okay, I love my country as much as the next person, alright? I love being in America because we got free speech. Alright, some of these jokes just don't come off as well as I thought they would. I apologize for some of that. However, there are some people that think America has, like, the best at, like, everything, like the best military and all that stuff too, right? However, they'd be wrong, because the Chinese Communist Party is the biggest standing army in the world right now. But do y'all know what the one thing the CCP is lacking with their military?
No, what?
Their vision. Maybe if you have a few more beers, you'll catch me.
No, we can't see.
You won't be able to see me either. But you hear me, bum. Look, America is the best at pretty much everything, alright? We got the best, worst jokes, you can call that me. We got the best poisons that are approved by the FDA. We also have the best tyrannical cops that'll beat up anybody who refuses to show them their ID. And we're also the best at picking shitty people to run for this country. Like, we got a dementia patient and a felon. Like, that's the best we can do, America? Really? America, the best we can do. Oh man, it's sad. It's sad. Everything is just sad these days, man. I ran into this person the other day. I was at the post office, and I had my body camera on because I was just, out doing my photography, because I do public photography sometimes on the weekdays. So I kind of like do some posting pictures. I'll do some videos, post it on my YouTube channel, show some businesses and stuff like that too. But this one lady got all like butthurt that I was expressing my First Amendment rights. And she said the most stupidest thing to me. She said, "It's not about rights, it's about your comfortability." Bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? This is America. My rights supersede your feelings. If you feel uncomfortable, I'm sorry. But, of course, that's not how I said it. I was much more polite that way, and I explained everything. But that's what was going on in my head. I was having this crazy argument with myself, and it was crazy. And during that experience, though, it brought up something. It brought up the fact that there's been a lot of reports about hate crimes, right? And one specific one is about all these people, leaving skid marks on those painted pride flags that we see. I don't know if you guys know this, but they've been painting pride flags on the ground, on roadways and crosswalks and stuff like that. And they've been doing skid marks all over. This is over on the East Coast. They've been putting skid marks like, burning their tires out, throwing all this stuff. And it gave me two things to think about. The first thing is my suggestion, okay? Maybe we shouldn't be putting flags on the ground when people walk and drive. We have the American flag, we put it on a pole for a reason. That's a good place to put it. I agree, right? We all agree that would be a better place than, trying to cause a hate crime, fix it, Now, my second thought was, skid marks actually are more in tune with Pride Month than the actual Pride flag. I don't know if you guys know that was kind of a shitty joke.
Totally.
But it wasn't as bad as Biden dropping one in his pants. Alright, so I'm gonna close you guys out with this, okay? Now, the one greatest benefit of growing up in the South is that you learn about diversity, because I'm from Georgia, where we've had my community that I lived in, it was all kinds of people, literally from Hispanics, whites, Filipinos. We've actually had a couple, there was the Cooper family next door, great family, I love them to death, I miss them actually, best family ever. They taught me a lot of eye-opening things, right? And it taught me how to treat everyone equally as they treat me, right? That's how I learned growing up. However, there's this one Mexican that I hate the most. He stole my job because now he's my brother-in-law. Alright, that's my time. Thank you guys very much. Y'all have a wonderful night. God bless. Thank you.